Hello guys, this is Spicy, and this is a review on the Bandai High Grade Universal Sentry HGUC 144 scale Zogok Unicorn version. So apparently there's another Zogok out there that's not the Unicorn version. I guess maybe from MSV somewhere. Anyway, this one is Principality of Zeon Special Operations Mobile Suit. And I think this suit was developed around the time of the Zogok, since they have very similar names. So I think probably exists around 0079 all the way up to maybe 0083, something like that. And sing once again in Gundam Unicorn. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box real quick. 2013, made in Japan, and here we have the picture of the Zogok. Very cool. Yeah, it's actually a very simple kit to put together, but it's kind of pricey actually. It's priced at around 21 US dollars. So yeah, it's original retail price in Japan is 1700 yen. But it's actually a very nice kit. So it's got a functioning mono eye. It's got some decent articulation, and the heat saber unfortunately comes unpainted. It's just one clear piece of plastic. And if you want it to look like this, you have to do some painting of your own. And here we have the Zogok next to the Z Zulu, which is also a very nice kit, which I also reviewed. So yeah, these Zeon Amphibious Mobile Suits are very interesting. This one supposedly, it doesn't even say it's an amphibious mobile suit, but based on the Zogok, it's an amphibious type mobile suit. So here we have the foil stickers, not very good, but you know, it gets the job done. But it's probably better if you paint it. Anyway, here we have the specs. This one's made from super hard steel alloy, key sword, boomerang cutter, arm punch, and stern faust. So this thing right here is called the arm punch. Yeah, and I'll talk about that. So here we have more pictures, and this instruction is all in Japanese. And we also have the picture of the dreaded Juagu. I don't know, I'm contemplating about reviewing that one if some of my friend gets it or something. I like Zeon suits, but the Juagu is a little bit too much. So here we have more pictures. Alright, so let's get right into it. Alright, so for accessories, we got two of these closed fists, and then we got two of these multi-purpose gripping hands. So one's already holding onto the heat sword, or the heat saber, and then we have one doing the arm punch. So what's the arm punch? This thing is called the arm punch. Basically, anyway, we'll talk about that real quick. And here we have the stern faust, two of these, basically grenades. And then we have the deactivated heat saber here. So we have two versions, you can swap it out. Yeah, this thing you have to paint. Yeah, and you also have to paint the handle too. So I painted the handle using metallic gunmetal lacquer to match the color right here. Actually, it looks really nice once you paint it orange. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this piece right here, and then we're gonna stick the closed fist right here. I'm gonna demonstrate what the arm punch is. Basically, just extend the hand a little bit so it can punch like another mobile suit. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of like a goofy gimmick, and to be honest with you, I don't think it's really that effective. I think it's just coming out as cheesy. Yeah, basically, it's kind of like if you play Marvel vs. Capcom, Sentinel has this move called the Rocket Punch, and he just extend his hand and punch somebody. Yeah. Anyway, it's that's all it is. And the stern faust can be stored on the back of the suit. Very nice. So you just plug those in like that, like this. So you can see here, I did some. I put some decal on it. I also painted in the thrusters. Put some decal on the legs, and then I also put some decal on the front. Got the Zeon logo, got a whole bunch of decals around the front section. Now what's really cool about this kit is like these boomerang cutters can be removed. So you can remove these. There is no firing mechanism, so you can just pretend like this is flying toward another mobile suit or something. It looks really cool when it's fully attached onto its head area or chest area. And it looks pretty decent. And to move the mono eye is actually super easy. Just remove this clear panel, and then you can adjust the mono eye. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna put it in the middle, and then we just slide this piece back in there. That's pretty neat. Okay, so no waist articulation. Let's talk about articulation real quick. I'm gonna remove these parts right there. It's something I'm probably never gonna use. Yeah, neither is I don't think my customers ever gonna use that either. So anyway, we'll talk about the articulation real quick. The feet is on a ball joint to a polycap. So ankle rockers back and forth. It is kind of hindered because the legs are humongous. And then we got the hinge right here, and then there's another hinge in the thigh. But 90 degrees is all you're gonna get. You have the thigh cut right there, very nice. And rotate that. We got a universal joint for the hips, which give you really good articulation, considering, yeah, this kit really doesn't have any side skirt. And you can actually remove this plug right here, and there's a attachment point for the action base. If you're not using the attachment point, you can just plug this in right there. That's an extra thruster. And the arm is on a ball joint, so yeah, you can rotate that and go whoops. You can move it out like that, move it around 360. Each of these joints are individually ball jointed, so you get some very good articulation. Pretty decent articulation out of that. And right here in this section, the elbow is not a ball joint, it's just a polycap hinge, so you can move that. Barely 90 degrees, so not too great, but since it's an amphibious mobile suit, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so yeah, and we have the wrist rotation right there, and then another connection via ball joint, polycap to the ball joint right there for the hand. So that's pretty good. 2 hand options, and overall a very interesting suit. It's definitely not for everyone. If you like the look of this suit, you probably end up getting it eventually, or be picking this up right away. If you're a fan of this very weird looking, kind of look like that monster from Mega Man 2, from Dr. Wily's castle or something, like one of the boss character. But this thing's not made out of liquid. It's just a very weird looking thing. But it's pretty awesome. I do like all these, most of the weird looking Zeon Amphibious Mobile Suit, except for the Zogok. That one, not the Zogok, that's Jiwagu. That one hasn't really quite grown on me yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. It's a very simple review on a very interesting looking suit. Hope you guys find the information helpful. And I'm going to customize this guy into something even more awesome. So stay tuned for that next video. Thanks for watching.